Hello everyone! As you can see by the title, today is a brand new Get Ready With Me video, and today is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to show you my bare face. And I know you haven't seen it in a while before, but because I have gone through so much with my skin, from having cystic pustules all over to the bruises and now to somewhat clear skin, I am finally excited to unveil and sort of reveal my updated complexion. And I just wanted to show you how my skin looks before any makeup, because I know a lot of you are curious to see the progress of my scarring. So the goal of today's Get Ready With Me video is to really share with you how I achieve the most beautiful skin canvas possible using great skincare products, and then of course creating this makeup look for you. So there are a couple new things. First, I'm wearing a brown eyebrow pencil. I'm wearing my favorite lashes, but in conjunction I've got some pretty natural looking eyeshadow on. Today is a mix of warm peaches, corals, and oranges with a corally orange lip. So I hope you guys enjoy the makeup and of course seeing the skincare products in action, since I always still get asked a lot of questions about how I layer and what I use and how cleansing oil works. So I will answer all those questions in the tutorial section. But before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that all the products that I'll be using, from my skincare to the makeup, you can actually win. So make sure you click the link down in the description box below so that you don't miss out on this great opportunity to win these really amazing products. And now without any further ado, let's get started. So I know it's been a long time since many of you have seen my completely bare full face, but my skin has healed so much since my last acne episode. I am hopeful that in the next several months, or maybe even by the end of the year, that my skin will be perfectly back to normal and I won't have so many spots and issues with clogged pores. But really I've discovered that the skin journey is mostly about time, patience, and good products. So make sure you cleanse your face, and cleansing is super important to me. I'm very big on cleansing day and night. So I'm going to start with my favorite new cleanser. This is the Blanc Chroma Brightening and Polishing Gentle Cleansing Oil, and I absolutely love this stuff. It has an amazing scent. It has a floral yet powdery kind of fragrance. There's something that's so calming yet simultaneously refreshing about this scent, so I highly recommend you give this one a try. So first I pump about 1 to 2 pumps, and when I'm wearing makeup I use up to 5 depending on how much I'm wearing. So now I'm just going to take the oil and spread it all across my face. This is actually a really simple way to cleanse your face. I know it scares people. Once you get the hang of it, it becomes a lifestyle. And this is the part where it gets a little messy, but now you emulsify the oil and it becomes a milky liquid cleanser. Now that the cleansing oil has emulsified and been massaged in, I'm just going to give it a quick rinse at the sink. And now that my face has been rinsed with water thoroughly, my skin feels really clean but not tight or dry. First up is the Suya Skin Toner, and recently I've been using a lot of brightening products, especially because now that my skin has almost fully healed from cystic breakouts, I do find that brightening skincare really helps reduce the scarring, or at least the look of scarring. So now I'm just going to gently wipe down my face with the toner. And now I'm going to use a serum. This is the Shiomara Intense Moisturizing Concentrate. And because my normal to dry skin has been feeling a little bit more on the dry side, I like to use a hydrating serum in the mornings. And now I'll wrap up the skincare with the Suya Skin Youthful Bouncy Fine Emulsion. And I really love this moisturizer because it actually does make my skin feel more bouncy, like there's extra collagen underneath my fine lines. Next up is the makeup. I'm going to use 2 shades of the Lightbulb foundation, and I'm going to mix 574 with 554. And the 554 is darker, so I'm going to put that on the outer edges of my face near my hairline, and I'm going to use 574 in the center of my face to brighten and add a little bit of a natural contour. Now I'm going to take 574 and I'm going to put it right along the center of the face. And I'm just going to pat it in, then blend away. And of course you can use the Lightbulb sponge to blend in your foundation. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like to use their hands to apply base makeup, and that's perfectly fine. I just happen to like using my hands because I'm blending 2 different shades. But I do like to use the Lightbulb sponge, the flat side, once I'm done blending in the colors. and I find that it helps create a more seamless canvas, especially if you're going to put makeup on top of the skin. And as I've mentioned before in my Lightbulb foundation review, this foundation is amazing for those with normal to dry skin like mine, especially if you don't have any flaky bits. This is the perfect everyday foundation, especially because a little does go a long way. Now I'm going to move on to the brows, and I'm going to use the Sheer Mora Hard 9 formula in Seal Brown. I wanted to show you something different since most of you are used to seeing me using gray pencils. So I'm going to start with this brow here. And recently I've been liking a more rounded shape as opposed to an arched shape. So I'm going to build right above the pupil area. And in the front of the brow, I'm going to pull down slightly lower than where my eyebrows naturally start growing. And now that I have my brows done, I'm going to go ahead and mix 2 Tint and Gelato colors to create my cheek color for today. I'm using a blend of CR04 and AT04, and I'm just patting gently the color onto my cheeks and blending until it's nice and subtle. Now that the blush has set, I'm moving on to eyeshadow, starting with a pale highlighter shade all over the lid and underneath the brow. Then I'm going to pat this amazing peachy pink all over the lid, just under the crease, all the way to the outer corner. And I love wearing peaches on the day-to-day just because they help enhance my yellow tone complexion without making it look sallow. It's nice and bright, but it's also simple, easy, and beautiful. Now for the unexpected fun part, I'm going to take a bit of orange eyeshadow and pop that into the crease. And this really enhances the warmth of the look, and it doesn't look stark orange when you look at the eye, but it adds depth, it adds dimension, and it really makes the eye look a little bit more interesting. Since I'll be wearing false lashes today, I'm going to use a little bit of the Lasting Soft Gel Pencil in brown, and I'm going to tight line, get right in there between those lashes. And now I'm just going to take a little bit along the lower half of the outer corner so it pulls the eye outward more as opposed to making it super round. Make sure you pull in gently, avoiding the waterline because we want to keep that nice and bright and clean. Then I'm going to take one of my favorite drawing pencils in red brown. This is one of the creamiest, smoothest pencils in the entire drawing lineup, and I'm just going to gently line my upper lash line. I'm only winging out the corner just a little bit, and you'll see why in a second, but just keep it subtle. I'm going to take just a hint of black eyeshadow on my little brush, and I'm going to smooth it over the red-brown pencil, focusing mostly on the outer half and the wing, creating almost a brown to black ombre eyeliner look. For some reason, when I create an eyeliner look that's a combination of pencil and powder, it just happens to look a little sexier. It has that smudgy yet clean effect, so I'm not worried about panda eyes, but it lends the cat eye shape a fun and youthful look. So I think that's why I love it so much. And of course, if you don't like the ombre style, you can always go ahead and add a little extra on top of the inner corner. Then to add to the bright factor, I'm going to take the drawing pencil in gold and place this gently on top of the creamy highlighter that we used here in the beginning of the tutorial. Today I'm using Sheer Mora's Petal Lash Mascara in brown, and I really love this mascara because it's perfect for use under false lashes, but it also is a wonderful everyday mascara because it lengthens, it separates, it doesn't add too much volume, but it doesn't clump either. So I think that this is a great everyday mascara, especially if you struggle with smudgy formulas. This one is pretty much waterproof. I'm also going to coat my lower lashes with a hint of mascara. And finally, I'm going to finish off the eye look with my Sheer Mora Farfallina lashes, which are some of my all-time favorites. I love that they're really full and long, but because they are a mix of black and brown fibers, they're actually pretty wearable during the day too. And now that my Farfallina lashes are nice and secure, I'm just going to clamp them together with my natural lashes using the S curler. And now that we're done with the eyes, let's move on to the lips, my favorite part. I actually wore this combination a few videos back, in my last favorites to be precise, and I'm going to use a combination of the new Lax Supreme in red number 2 along with one of the Tintin Gelatos that I used earlier, number AT04. So let's get mixing. This red has a little bit more pink than orange, so when I blend the two shades together, it creates a really, really gorgeous, natural, red orangey, peachy color. The new applicator is perfect for lip layering, and I just find that it just sits so comfortably against the lips. And I'm just applying it to the inside of the lips. Use a fingertip to dab and blend. As you can see, I switched out of my pajama shirt and straightened my hair, so this completes my get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and don't forget that you could win all the products that I used in this video by clicking on the link below. Thanks so much for tuning in as always, and I'll see y'all very soon. Bye!